Okay, so I am going to start with a story, the Himalayan musk deer. So this is a deer, I love stories. This is a deer who lives in the Himalayan mountains, and underneath the gut, let's say, there's a sack of a very perfumed something that's called musk. I don't have the explanation of it. It's just a sack with a perfumed fragrance. So at a certain age, the deer will start smelling this musk, this perfume, and it goes crazy at more older it goes crazy finding this fragrance, and it will go running around chasing the trees, the mountains, wherever. It will keep, this is true now, the Himalayan, you can look it up, the Himalayan musk deer. So it will keep running around, keep chasing, to the extent that it goes it stands in front of the cliff and throws himself out of the mountain. And so many of these beautiful deer, musk deer, will be dead because they keep chasing this fragrance that's coming from themselves. So the ancient sage or people would say, if only you had stopped to look and smell yourself, you would know that this beautiful fragrance that you keep running around and you will kill yourself chasing, it's actually inside of you. You are holding this sack of fragrance. So if only you would stop and smell yourself, you would know. But in the chaos, maybe, or in whichever form nature has crafted this beautiful animal now for us to take an example from, that we as human, we are doing the same. So when we are 4, 5, 6, we have this beautiful innocence, purity within us. The veil is not, there is no veil between us and divinity and purity that we have been created and crafted by. But as we grow, we shape ourselves, we conform ourselves to our surrounding, to what we are conditioned to believe about ourselves and others. So conditioned that we have walls and walls, not just a veil from divinity to ourselves, but now we have curtains, blinds, you name it, bricks, stones, all between us and the divinity. So if we think about the life force energy in our spine running, so if we think about the life force energy in our spine that was given to us, we were created by this light, this life force energy, by, some people say God, some people say soul, some people say divinity, whichever form of intelligence you believe in. You can believe in Mary, you can believe in Bridget, you can believe in anything, but all of us, perhaps in one way or another, know that there is something bigger than us. If you are with me in this, just drop me a thumbs up, whatever it is, on the chat, so I know that I'm not talking rubbish here, I'm making sense. So we know the eyes are seeing the physical body, the eyes are seeing the plants, the eyes are seeing the birds, but we know if the body wasn't there, if the birds, the trees, the sky wasn't there, there is an intelligence running this whole entire universe. Are you with me? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you believe that there is a high intelligence? Now, I don't want to bring you into spirituality as yet, whereas everything is spirit, everything is spiritual, but we're not talking woo now. We're not talking magical being, land yet. We're still talking about the health, the body, the relationships, the illusions, the conditioning, the brainwashing. We're still here in the physical. But unless we acknowledge and realize that there is something bigger than what the eyes are seeing, we are not going to break free from the illusion or the delusion that we are living. We have been from childhood, that's what I just said, after 5 or 6 years, our innocence, we start losing that purity, that innocence. Why are we so drawn to a cute little baby just born? Every human being, unless you are cold-hearted, you're like something else. Every human being is like so, even if they're in the shop, we're so drawn to cute little babies. Are we or are we not? Like, oh, so cute, oh, so beautiful, oh, so pretty. We are all drawn to babies. Do you know what we are drawn toward when we look at this baby, even if it's in the shop, in the playground? It's the innocence and the purity, the energy, the vibration with this baby. This baby is not conformed and brainwashed yet. This baby is not conditioned to believe less of themselves yet. This baby hasn't developed this conditioned mind yet. This is why we are so we lean toward that baby, because of the energy and the frequency. Are you with me? So if if we stop thinking and we start feeling, we are going to feel more of the energy, the frequency, the vibrations around us. But we are now, because now I am 45, for goodness sake, and I'm only learning. Like last 2 years, I've kind of sort of, my heart is open, like I've been called into the spiritual work, and it's opened me to another level. Yet today, when I look at it, I have always been that person. I have always known this person. And there is a rise, there's a shift at the moment where the earth is rotating, whatever is happening. I don't even have the language for it. Something is happening, and the women are being called to remember that we have our gut instinct, we have our intuition that has always led us. So what is the intuition? What is the instinct? What is the knowing, the remembering that we are hearing now? What is the remembering? What are we called to remember? What is the gut instinct that you have to trust? What is it? So as a child, when we were pure, we were innocent, we just play, we're creative, we dance, we would pee, without being conscious about, or what our people are going to say. We are so free, we're so liberated, we do, unapologetically, we do. Yet something, as we go to school, usually after we start school, and then people start smiling, laughing, or ridiculing, making pranks, making jokes, or now the school system, what we are learning, even like, we were made, every human being are made to learn the same thing, believe the same thing. So the condition is like massive, the illusion around us is massive. So the shift that's happening now on earth is the remembering, for women especially, but unless men and women will work together, that's not going to happen. So where are we in this knowing? The few people that is here, and I know loads of people sign up, but they will probably catch up with the replay. So some of you who heard a call and you are here, it's not to know me. It's something, what I said, something about what came through me, made you curious. You didn't come here to see what I ate for breakfast this morning. You came here to hear a message that now you are being called. A remembering part of you is wanting, desiring, being called, desiring to remember this, because the shift is happening. And all of this, the reason that you are here is because, even if you're watching the replay or on YouTube maybe 5 years down the line, is because there is a part of you is a, yes, I know this, I have known this, even if it's just one note, as Lisa and Chloe shared with us. You want to be in the present moment. Gone is the past and the future. I want to be here. What part of you wants to be grounded and know that when I am here, this illusion, this conditioning that if I do this, my husband is going to kill me. If he does this, if he doesn't take the bin out, then I am going to go crazy. So constantly in the past, constantly in the future. If I don't meditate now, I'm going to be a mess. Even this is planning, projecting what's happening in the future. So the now moment is actually not a moment at all. It is now. Now is not a moment. Has now thought of future or past. So it's not a time. There's no time in that. It's just me being. So when I be in the now moment, there is no planning the future. There is no narrating the past. Oh, that asshole has done this to me, and my mother-in-law or my mother hasn't loved me. Do you know all those stories who has made us be so needy, so clingy, so hurt? And I'm telling my own story here, so I'm no different. It's not like I've received some enlightenment. I'm doing my part of the work, and I do it every day. So where is the now moment? The now moment is where your life force is calling you to be. Where have you traded your energy? Where have you allowed other people's energy frequency to come toward you? So like a radio, you have to dial to that frequency. Then you get the music or the station that you want. If you don't dial this frequency, then you're going to get some music that you don't want, or it's just going to it's going to hurt you. Your head is going to, I don't want to hear that, and you turn it off. So where in your life force energy that's going through your spine, you know, we have energy centers. Some people say it's chakras, but I'm not going to do colors and vibrations and mantras around the chakra. I'm just going to say the life force. We have energy centers. So if our gut is messy, or our womb area, we haven't allowed ourselves to feel desire. We heard probably as a child or a teenager or as a grown-up woman, married maybe, or from our children, that desire is something wrong. You're a bad girl to desire anything. It can be small, it can be big. Or perhaps when you were growing up, your friends or your cousins told you desiring something is not okay, in whichever form they have expressed that to you. So you believed that desire is not okay. It's not okay to desire. So what you've done as a grown-up woman now, or what I had done, is stop desiring. So when we are not exercising this life force energy around our gut area, our womb area, our gut area, when we stop believing, now this is happening in the subconscious level. We haven't quite realized that we have done this, but our habits and our thinking patterns will give us the message that this is what it is. And as you become more aware, be in the present moment, this is going to kind of fade and you will come to your own force slowly. So this is happening in the subconscious level. You're not exercising this energy center around your gut. So what's happening is like a wrong frequency. This is the frequency that we're talking about. I am not using my power, my desire, like around the solar plexus. I am not using my power. I've given my trust to someone else to decide for me, to manipulate me, to think for me. And this was my learning. I wasn't using my solar plexus energy center at all. I was like happy to let someone else think for me. And comes the gut issues. And with the gut issue comes another many more issues around the body. So if one is messed up, then the other part of the body will be messed up. So where as a girl we have accepted, adapted to the conformity or the whichever belief that they have injected in us, now we are living it. So how do we know this? How do we know that our energy is depleting, it's not using efficiently, and it's creating an interference in our energy center? By your habits. When you one of the most beautiful example is, as a woman, we like cleaning or we don't like cleaning. I don't like cleaning, but I like a clean house. But sometimes the reason we do, and I'm using cleaning example here, but I'm using cleaning example because I think most women will relate to this. Why do we clean or why do we not clean? So especially when I get into the panic mode, I shared that a few days ago, when I get into panic mode, something in me is like, I become my mother and I'm going to wash the curtains and the windows and the bed sheets and everything. It's like panic mode activated. And some women would not clean. They go, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, overwhelm. So overwhelm can go both ways. So the frequency is still overwhelmed, right? We are overwhelmed with this stress, with this situation, this panic mode. My child is unwell, yet I am cleaning the windows. Like seriously, be with your child. But then we don't know because subconsciously this is what we know. This is how our nervous system is acting up. It's either flying, fleeing, freezing, frowning, but it is doing something in the survival mode. So another woman would not clean, would not cook, would not go, would probably go and cry in the bathroom, or maybe open the tap, the shower, and stay under the shower until the hot water run out. This is a freeze state. So we are either this or that. Overwhelmed, we are. So why is this happening? Because we have handed it over to others to believe, to trust them. What they said, we have believed it, and we're not using this life. We haven't even been told that we have such power, such magnificence, that we can even shift this flight, freeze, frown state. We haven't even been told that we can shift this. Why are we doing it is the place I want to teach, and it's so simple, but like the internet is like making it complicated, same as nutrition. Eat this, do this. My gosh, it's so simple. Cook real food, grow your herbs, grow your vegetables, go cook it in the kitchen. So simple. Nutrition is not about the boxes. It's not about the colored food, the colored healthy Holland and Barrett's or health food store. Don't go there. Go in your garden. Go in your garden, grow your vegetables, come inside, boil them, steam them, roast them, whichever you do. But do that. After like over 10 years of doing nutrition, I know it's all marketing, it's all crap. If you're buying a healthy labeled box, it is crap because it's in the box. You buy it with the label healthy or unhealthy, it's both in the box. Like a turnip is what? They don't have a label, turnip healthy. They don't sell that because what? People eat turnips would get healthy. So it's not okay. Now, I don't like turnip too much. I'm just saying it because it came to my mind. So it could be broccoli, like before food used to be just food, but now it's healthy and unhealthy. So it's another conditioning. We believe if we do this, then we're going to get healthy. I haven't taken a supplement, and I'm a nutritional therapist. I went to the school that teaches you got to be in the supplement because you're nutrient deficiency. You will be nutrient deficient. So you got to have your nutrient level up there. But when I realized, as soon as I start using this life force energy, this nutrient conversion becomes clearer. So if you start using this like spinal energy, your nutrient conversion, whatever you are eating, like good food, is going to be better. Like some people are eating the red meat, yet they are B12 deficient. Some people are eating a lot of spinach, yet the iron level is low. Why? Because the conversion that needs to happen within the body is not happening. This is like, you want to hear this again. A lot of people are eating the steak and the spinach and the mushrooms, homemade, yet the B12 level and the iron level is low. Because the energy conversion, nutrients conversion into the form that our body cells receive, it's not happening. No matter how many steak you will have, your B12 may still be low because the conversion inside is not happening. You need to have the enzymes, you need to have the energy to convert it, to break it down, to assimilate it. So likewise, if you're having expensive supplements just because you've been told that if you don't take it, or the idea that you have bought that if you don't take supplements, then you might be low. I get that because I've been there before. But it's a belief. If I don't take supplements, then I am not going to be nutrient healthy. So therefore we go and buy. But if you don't have the enzymes to break it down, to convert it, then you're skipping a ladder. You're skipping a step on the ladder. And you want your body to, you're forcing your body to do something that is not even biologically able to do. Your body is not going to jump a step of the ladder to create B12 for you if it doesn't have the enzymes to create B12. So go and eat your steak and your spinach as much as you want. But if this frequency, this energy here is not being used, then you're not going to release the appropriate enzymes that you need to break down your expensive steak and spinach. Am I making sense? Are you still with me? Have I lost track yet? So, okay. I want to bring you to a somatic experience with me. And I want you to think about, what are you sacrificing? Okay, you all have a reason to be here, and I haven't quite heard from you because we had this conversation with them before. So you can drop it in the chat, the reason you are here and what maybe an intention that you are here for. So all of us have a martyrdom, or like a sacrifice. We want to sacrifice. We're the women, you know, we always have sacrifice. You know, we walk around with this like, I am the sacrifice. I'll sacrifice my healthy food to clean the house again. Or I will sacrifice my yoga class just because my mother-in-law needs me today. We walk around because we're looking for something. We're searching something, and day on, day out, day in, day out, we keep sacrificing something. So what are we willing to sacrifice today? Are we willing to sacrifice the comfort, or are we willing to sacrifice the idea of sacrificing? The pain, the narratives, the story. So, yeah. So I want to lead you into a somatic practice. Now, when I say somatic, it's about body-based. So we as people, human being, we have had a mind, which is now called the ego. So it's like always chatter, 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 always has something to say, always. Like, has there been a minute? Can you take a break, like, you know? Can you actually take a break, like the mind? And we are so disconnected with the body. In fact, whatever they have done this, they've made it so complicated, so difficult for women especially to even trust the body, by the marketing, like the body shape, the pants that you buy from the shop, you know, the sizes. It's like strategic, but I don't know if it's strategic to make us feel this way, but we are so disconnected with the body. We don't have the trust in our body anymore. Like, everybody wants to be a size 8 and size 6. Everybody. That's how we are disconnected. This is how much we are disconnected with our body. And this is how it's like, again, strategic, but I don't want to put the blame on someone has done it to us. Like, okay, they've done it, so what? Can I return back to my own energy? Can I reclaim this authenticity, this pure essence? Can I now train myself to accept my body and myself as I am? Because I've gone through the years of, they have done this to me. Like, it's so easy because we don't have to be accountable when we blame the other. the shops done this, the doctors have done this, they're injecting everybody, they are doing all of this. Okay, I have all of this information now. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Knowing all of this, am I going to still read more books, read more news, listen to podcasts that kind of just justifies the thinking that I have now, this new side that I have taken, or will I do something about it? Am I going to clean my own energy field so that I don't get pulled into that narrative anymore, that I am less, that I am bad, that I am crap, that I'm shitty, that I'm all of it? Or am I going to resign from this belief that my body was created with the pure light energy, life force, and this is the life force that's running through me? As from today, I make a vow to myself that I am not going to sacrifice my body, my emotions, my intentions to soothe other people's ego. This is big, this is massive. So if you have anything, like maybe 2 or 3 items around you, a blanket, anything around you, you don't have to move anywhere. We're going to go and do this somatic practice. So somatic, as I said, is body-based. So the work that I do with you is body-based. I want your mind, your body, your emotions, and your soul to work in alignment. This is what we are. This is what we call mind, body, soul. It's not like, oh, mind, body, soul, let's put some Japanese music on and you're like a hum away. No. When you do the work, you ground yourself in your body and your mind is with you. This is the work. Everybody uses this. All wellness centers out there, massage and aromatherapy and all that. Mind, body, soul. But where is the work? How do we do the mind, body, soul? Everybody uses one language, holistic health. Where is the holistic health? The holistic is like whole, you, the entire mind, body, soul, your being, not department. I don't, so you should be going to a, I don't know, like in the hospital, they have departments, kidney departments, or womb, gynecologist, or, you know, like someone is sick, they send you to department who pass you around. But like you are one body. Your mind, your body, your soul should be in alignment, working together, because that life force in your spine goes from the base to your here, bottom of your neck. So you are one. You're not department. You don't need to go in department. There should be one doctor treat you entirely, mind, body, soul. So we are going to try to find a way now to make the mind, the body work together. So before we start this very simple practice, I want you to remember this work that I do is I don't want you to feel good. You're not here to feel good. In fact, the work that we do is going to shatter and break down many beliefs in you, because when you shift, when you clean, again, let's clean. When you clean, things are going to get messy. Things are going to get smelly under the carpet. If we haven't wiped the brush under the carpet, it gets dusty, it gets messy, it gets like, oh, yuck. But when you clean it, what happens? It's clean and clear. It doesn't smell bad. So when we start doing this work, it's going to be a bit uncomfortable in the body. It's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. I don't mean you're going to get massive aches or pain, but this body is going to let you know, I am breaking, I'm cleaning, I'm cleansing. And this is how we alchemize and transmute beliefs. This is how we transmute beliefs. The nervous system is not going to regulate itself if you have beliefs you're still holding. This is how we change, we reset the frequency by daily being in the body, feeling it, and then shifting it. I'll give you an example. too many things, too many ideas, examples coming. So, okay, it's going to be a little bit personal. I'll bring, because relationship is coming and I need to be mindful of how much I share. Okay, but I'll make it personal. Okay, my marriage, my relationship. This is my second marriage. My first husband has passed, and I had 7, 8 years with him. He was in bed. I have one daughter with in my first marriage, and he passed away with kidney failure. So in that marriage was like, oh my gosh, like who have I become? So as a child, I used to be very different compared to my cousins and my sisters. I was a little bit more outspoken. I was a little bit like on your face. My father told me I could be a good lawyer because I can debate like that. And I break, like someone talks nonsense, I can break it down so well. As a young child, I used to be like that. I have the ability to take a belief and break it down and give the medicine on the spot. When I was in that marriage, I used to live with my in-laws. This is the culture. We live in the same house, and my first husband, which was an arranged marriage, was in the house being sick. So every 2 days he would go to the hospital and do dialysis and then come back, and I had a new baby, and like 7 years like that. So I became a virgin again in that marriage. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So in that relationship, I learned a lot, how to stand up for myself, how to work, how to be proactive in cases and situations. At the same time, I'm not saying differently, separately, at the same time, what was happening to me, I became internalizing everything, my grief, my pain, my anger, raging. First, it was an arranged marriage. I did not want to marry him. Now, I can't say that out loud because my daughter in that marriage still might listen to me, so that's not quite good. But all that emotion stayed in me. So what happened is I let my voice be small and small and small. I would not speak about what was going on for me. You couldn't. You just have to get on with life and do what you need to be doing. So fast forward, then I got married again with Thomas now. He is here and we have 3 more children together. I was so happy for him to take care of me. And he was so happy. He's that kind of man. He likes the woman to be like simple and quiet, and he will take care of him. And in me, the rebellious part, which was like, how dare you tell me what to do? How dare you tell me what not to do? How dare you allow this? But I wouldn't speak. I would like rage inside of me. How could you? So one side of me was like, I want you to care for me. I am so tired. Like, first, I got married so early, and then this happened to me. When he kind of wanted to protect me, I let him. I just let him. It was okay. I didn't go to work. I was happy to be at home, be the housewife. And for years, it was like, I want to be the working woman. It's like, again, I want to be the working woman. I want to have my own money. I want to be independent. And at the same time, I want to be home. I love being home. I love being with my children. So there was like the interference. I see the work that I'm doing as a woman, as a mom. It was like so pure, so beautiful. I am needed here. I am okay to be here. It's like no one can do this job. You are the mother, and this is your dharma. This is your purpose in life. This is what you, that part of me. But the conditioning part of me, I want freedom. I want space. I want independence. I don't want to be asking. I don't want to be relying on the man. So there was like, so one was like, okay, safe. One was like conditioned, feminine. So I was raging. So there was conflict. And this like, conflict created symptoms in me. Sleepless night, overthinking, because I could not make peace with which one do I want. Which one is okay for me to? If it is me wanting to work, that's okay. But as long as I come to that conclusion that this is what I want, this is my life purpose, this is what my dharma, or I want to be the housewife, the mommy, but it has to come from a place here. So the frequency that should come is from your heart, that this is the work I am here for. I am in my element right now, whether it's the corporate style woman or the mommy, it's okay, either one, but it has to come from here, not because you should, you have to, you're called to, you're made to, none. When this is where we are operating from, then there's an interference. Now, I don't know how this is landing for you. Wherever you are, there is something calling you to come to that conclusion. I am okay to be this. The work that I'm here for is this, and this is what I am doing. If this is not for you yet, you're still sort of making peace with this idea, which one am I? Because the illusion, remember the veil that I spoke, not only a veil, but the curtains and bricks and walls built from our divinity to the idea that we have both from society, competition, comparison, all of it. My cousin's works, she has the most beautiful house and car. I don't. I am spending my time in my garden. But years ago, I would be like, oh my gosh, I want to be traveling to Mauritius every year. I want to buy my own house. But the other part of me, which is like, I am so okay to work just 2 hours per day and spend most of my time with my children in the garden, and I don't mind if I go every 2 years back home, but I had to come to that place of realizing with what is important to me. Where am I going to operate from? How am I going to, the frequency that I am carrying, am I okay with this? Not because I have to, but because I want. So here is again, we're talking about the desire, the want. I want to be this housewife. I want to be the one with the apron. I don't want the suitcase going to work every morning. Or if you want to be the woman, the corporate woman, it's okay. Either one is okay. But where you are operating from will define this energy you're carrying, your frequency. So if you want to be the woman in the house and cooking and the gardening and whatnot, yet you are made to believe, maybe from your partner or from your parents, that you have to be the corporate lawyer, then when you go to work, you're not going to give your best either, because there will be a conflict within you. I want to go traveling. I have some money in my bank account. I have saved, working hard. I want to go traveling. But then the idea of what they told you, you can't leave your job and go traveling. How could you do that? You're careless. You're not responsible. So, but when you're going to work, there will be a conflict in your frequency. Then what will happen is you are going to rage inside. And that rage sometimes can come through skin issues, the inflammation, or your gut will be messy, or you will have overthinking, overwhelm. So the beliefs that we hold will speak to us through our body. Is it a new concept for you guys? Is it new for you, or is it actually, no, I have heard it before, it's like now it's making more sense? Or am I even making sense? I know I am. So our pattern will provide us, and I keep saying it, like our body is how we experience everything. We experience cold, heat, emotions. We experience love. Everything we experience from our body. So we need to return to this body and use this more efficiently. More efficiently. Use this portal that we have been given. This is what's happening to me today. This is my thoughts. How can I transmute and alchemize it to peace, to love, to the frequency of peace and love? And I don't mean like hum peace. I don't mean this, but like internally you feel like this. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm okay with that. Another story, we went to buy a vacuum cleaner because my vacuum cleaner was broken like maybe 10 days, and I have 5 children, so the house was like chaotic yesterday, messy, and brushing was like, can't do it now, 10 days. So we went to buy a vacuum cleaner, and when we came home, I was like, I am very so intuitive. There was one particular one was like this is the one I want, don't want anyone. And then we came home, my husband said, but it doesn't have the rolling thing that you wanted. And I said, what? I didn't even say that I wanted to. So where are you getting it that I wanted it? So some people might think that you want something and would make you believe that you want something, and in the process you started believing that this is what you wanted. But I never said, I didn't even think about the rolling thing. I still don't know what he's talking about. But you know what I'm saying? Saying like in life, people will come and have a conversation with you and tell you, oh, this is how you are. Oh, do you remember you were saying? I wasn't saying that. This is like, I know I said these words, but that's not what I was actually saying. So claiming your voice even and refusing other people's statements or voice on you is like a gift. So every woman I know, like we have had intuitive guidance. Like we know this is the book we need to read. This is the friend we need to meet. This is the friend that we don't want to meet today. I don't have the energy for this one today. I don't have the energy. Not saying that she is too much, but I don't have the capacity for this. Do you know what I'm saying? So again, not blaming the friend is too much. We don't have the capacity for what she will bring when I go for a coffee with that friend. So not only we need to learn about how to seal these leakages, so we are not using the energy efficiently. What will happen is, because energy, like electricity, if you close the room, make it completely dark, it will find a hole to go, won't it? Right? You can close all the curtains, you turn on the lamp, but it will find somewhere to spread the light. This is how light is. So we are light being, we are energy being. If we are not using our energy efficiently in the lamp that we are, the body is the lamp, right? Then it's going to find little pieces to little holes to go through, and this is how the leakages are happening. So how are we going to now begin this new work together? And let me know in the comment, let me know in the chat if you know what I'm talking about, the leakages. So if we're not using this energy efficiently, then we are going to have leakages without us knowing. And this mind here constantly going, this is energy leaking, because everything is energy. Everything is energy. So we are reclaiming this energy, pull it back. So next time when you're folding your laundry, while you're folding the laundry, the hands are folding automated, right? Because we're so good at folding laundries. So the hands are doing this, yet the mind is like, oh my gosh, I have to pay this bill, or I have to call my mother or something. So what's happening is one side of you is being pulled here and one is somewhere else. So it's scattered. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's scattered, then it becomes everywhere. You don't, oh dear, sorry now. You don't want your energy to be scattered. You want your energy to be with you in your spine. And you can go and sit with a psychiatrist and you can talk about your life story. You can go and talk to a friend about everything that happened wrong to you. But the work will happen when you come inside. Now, it's all good to speak to your friend and the psychiatrist and all the work that's available out there. It's all good. The work, the nervous system, which is you, the life force, your nervous system is your life force. Unless you come here, you know, you learn, you train. This is a gym. Like, you need to train yourself every single day to build this new muscle. Now, repattern the beliefs and the habits. Bring it back. Unless you do this work, then it's still going to be scattered. So how do we do this? So if you are someone who is constantly cleaning, or maybe if you're someone who is working, you're like making list, planning, strategizing, oh, like I have to be there, I have to be there, everything has to be in control. If you have this energy, then use the blanket, the t-shirt, the cushion, whichever you have, and just close your eyes for a second if you can. So I know you can't, you have your baby. So if you just close your eyes and feel the energy that you have in your body. So I said, I am not teaching you to feel good. I am teaching you to be good at feeling. And this is how we ground. We ground this energy, we reclaim it back, we bring it back, make it here. It's in the spine, it's not everywhere. We bring it home now. This is your home, your spine is your home. More you do this, 1 minute, 5 minutes, regularly per day, more you are training. This is the gym that you want to go. No other gym where smelly people are exercising. Go, come here. This is your gym. Okay? So you close your eyes and tune into this frequency that you are in when you are into this chaotic, panic mode, cleaning, washing, arguing, raging, frustrating, making bullet points, booking your 5-year events. In control. It's so in control. I am going to clean the shit out. I am going to, so this frequency, feel it in your body. Where in your body are you feeling it? So when you are in the mommy mode, the action taker mode, cleaning, like overwhelmed, but I still need to do it. So muchness, but I still need to do it. This is like impossible. I can't believe I have to clean the house again, whichever it is. Or your relationship, or your work, your holiday, your friends, you're having a Sunday roast with all your family members and it's too much, yet you have to do it. So that energy, like you don't want to be here, but yeah, you have to be here. You don't want to do this, but you have to do it. Not because you have to do it, you are choosing to do it. So bring all of this. How does it feel in the body? It's uncomfortable. It's going to be very uncomfortable, but feel it. Be good at feeling. I feel it in my upper body, my chest, my shoulders. It's like heavy burden. If you are at the place where you're feeling it in your body, now I want you to put the items that you have, like the blankets, the jumpers, the shoes, what cushions, whatever you have. So physically feel this overwhelm, this heaviness on you. So you're growing your capacity to feel more. So it's heavy, but I'm putting more on me. So one item at a time, feel how does it feel when you put, and think about you're putting more burden on you. And be good at feeling, feel it all. Where does it feel? What are you feeling in your body? And where in your body are you feeling it? So it will be a little bit more intense. Lower back. Perhaps I'm feeling a lower back now. Maybe some of you are feeling in the lower back. Where does this heaviness sits, the overwhelm, the overdoing, where does it sit in your body? So you are getting in tune with your own energy, your own frequency. So the frequency manifests as feelings, sensations, tingling, twisting perhaps in your body. And when you are there, ask yourself, what is this giving me? this overwhelm, this overdoing, this draining is giving you something. What is it giving you? It's providing something. It may be you are getting recognized by your partner if you do this. So you are looking for maybe a little recognition. Maybe you know your mother-in-law will keep coming home. So if she sees your house to be clean, then she will probably say you're such an organized person. So you want a bit of value that you're bringing in something in the house. Or perhaps you keep looking after other people and sacrificing your own needs, and doing so gives you love. Because maybe as a child, this is what you learned about giving, doing, caring. You receive love from others. You are seen, people see you. So you want to be seen when you're doing these actions. It's always providing, it's always meeting a need in you. This overwhelm, this overdoing, or perhaps the freeze. You are frozen, you go in bed and cry, or perhaps you go on your phone and scroll. You are avoiding the feeling. So you scroll, you watch TV, you will go and clean. So there is an avoidance part of you, avoiding the feeling, the sensations in your body. So what need does it meet? Is it giving you love? Is it giving you sympathy? Is it giving you value? For years, I did this in my own house. Because as a mommy, as if my own belief was like I wasn't enough. So I needed to do my part. So I am carrying my part of the load. So making nourishing meals 3 times a day was like how I was proving others that I was valuable, because I am holding the other side of the load. So as much as this was important, where I was operating from was I was trying to prove to others that I was important. I wasn't doing it because I knew I was important. My work as a woman is important. I did not have to prove to anyone, yet I was doing it. So what that does is a conflict within me. I was resentful. I would become resentful because it wasn't coming from a good place. So that resentment will create more rage, more anger, and the frequency, the emotion sits in our liver. So when the liver is affected with this frequency, then we have hormonal chaos. And we all know when there is a hormonal chaos, what happens. So what we have to do is use the energy efficiently. So what need is being met by this is your homework. And if it is love or if it is value, whichever one is coming to your mind right now, I want you to stay with that. Stay, I want love. I'm doing it because of, I want my partner to see that I'm valuable. I want love, I want value. Whichever one is for you, stay with it. And then slowly keep staying with that emotion, that feeling in your body, that sensation physically, this frequency, stay with it. One at a time, remove your blanket, your jacket, whatever you had, one at a time. So now that you are removing this overdoing, over-strategizing, over-planning, and you are still with value, love, is there a way that you can give yourself the love, the recognition, the value without overdoing the blanket, the cushion that you have physically put on you? Now that you don't have the cushions and the blankets, can you stay with, I am valuable. I was created valuable. This is the frequency that you want to reclaim today. And you come back to this practice every time there is a doubt in you that you're not good enough, that you need recognition from others, that you need love. You need to overwork to receive love. You need to overdo to receive love. Am I important even if the house is messy? Am I valuable even if I don't organize? So which part are we going to sacrifice today? Are we going to sacrifice ourselves, or are we going to sacrifice the mind set that we have about ourselves? I want to give, but I don't want to give from a resentful place, drained place, over giving for love place. If you have believed that sacrificing is draining, resentful, you can shift this today in your body. The need that is trying to be met by overdoing, you can give that to you. Can you accept this, that you were created by the divine power? Can you accept that you are at the soul level, pure, divine? You just have to find yourself home. And this is the path that you have taken today. Slowly getting good at feeling what's alive, what's present for you, and then shifting this frequency. I don't have to overgive for love. I want to give because I am a giver, and I have the capacity to give from a good place, the good frequency. So whatever resentment, hostility, anger, rage that I have held in my body or draining, I can shift this by this knowledge, this knowing that I am enough the way I am. And when I gave generously, I gave with a full heart, not a half-hearted person, and be angry about it after giving. I gave with generosity, with a good, pure heart. Can I become this frequency that I have seen in others? Can I become this frequency, not their frequency, my own? The pure, calm peace that I always know exists. And when the nervous system, the life force, your spine begins to operate from this place every single day, then you don't have to fight your mind at all, because you are in the present moment. So the burnt out that we have felt over the years of overdoing, exhausting, so much has happened. And I feel so drained. And it makes me so annoyed because I am depleted. Every time we come to this spinal energy, our life force energy, and believing, trusting that the Shakti, the divine power that's running through your spine right now is nothing but pure, nothing but alive, nothing but pure energy. And you train this belief in you that I do not have to overdo. When I do over, it's from a good place. The conflict won't happen. So you don't have to fight. Your monkey mind will jump everywhere, because that's why we call it monkey mind. It jumps everywhere. So we don't fight the monkey. What we do is we train the energy, the body. We align it. I am folding my clothes. So therefore, I am here in the present moment. And even if you do it for 1 minute, every time that you drift, like the monkey mind is jumping again, this is the moment you have an opportunity to pull back, come in your body again, train your body to feel, not to feel good, but good at feeling. I am becoming good at feeling. And when you are feeling exhausted and drained, and the thoughts is like a machine now, come back in your body, feel at your heart center what is present, observe the thoughts. So then it becomes the soul observing. You are the watcher of what's happening. You are not pulled into the drama of what's happening. You are not the drama. You are outside the drama, watching. And then feeling your body is where the magic is going to happen for you. I know it sounds so simple. It's so simple, but I'm telling you, after 2 years doing it, it works. It works. Before, when I will have an argument, when there was an argument, I will be the loudest. I will be the one throwing away things. I'm telling you. Now I don't even have to engage in arguments, because I am just observing what's happening. Okay, this is what's happening, and this is what's triggering me. So I am observing the trigger. We don't become the pain body always with the narrative. We become the one who is observing. So there are many practices out there, and all of them has its place. There's a time that we use it. If you have been called into doing this work today, I think you are ready. Otherwise, you would not be here. So for the next 28 days, today is day 1. I know I have several practices already in our Telegram group. Every single day, as something comes true, I will share something. And the day that I don't share any live somatic transmissions, go and do the meditation, go and do, maybe listen to one of the other transmission that I have already shared. Be in the frequency, because more, do you know, like when you listen to one podcast, as if you start thinking like them, you start talking like them. It's like even when you're overthinking, you hear the person telling you, oh, no, that's not good. This is what I would do. Do you know, so more you come and join this energy, this frequency, more your frequency will reset. So every single day for the next 28 days, train your body to feel more. Be good at feeling. It's the most simple things, but when you are in tune with what's happening physically, the sensations, the tingling, the numbing, even the numbing, so you're observing. So you're not like living on autopilot. This is like mindfulness. You are being mindful. So it's not like, again, meditative mindfulness, but walking, doing mindfulness. So you're training yourself. Can we agree to doing this for the next 28 days in our own capacity? Lovely. So I don't actually know if I said everything that I wanted to, but I think decoding the crazy in us is enough for today. So how was it for you? Is it completely woo? Is it completely woo? Is it new? You can unmute yourself Anne, if you want to share something with us. No, I don't hear you.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to use it.
No, you're good. I can hear you now. I can
Oh,
hear you
okay.
now. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'm sorry I was late. Obviously I can't use this very well. So yeah, I just found it very interesting. Yeah.
How is it? Is it a completely new concept for you, or?
Yes, but I would yeah, relate to a lot of what you said. Yeah.
Yeah. And why did you join us today? Like, what was it that called you in today?
Well, I've been following you on your other group, the 28 day, and just even what you say makes a lot of sense. Just the being outside in the mornings, and I find it all a benefit to me. So just yeah, I feel a lot better doing all your suggestions. So I'd like to find out more.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So join us in the Telegram group because we're going to shift massively for the 28 days, and I can't wait. I am actually excited. And all of this I started doing, I was like, I've been doing this work now with my one-on-one clients, but I haven't actually brought it out in the world. I don't have the language. How do you put that on social media that this is what I do? Because I don't even know there's anyone doing it. Just that I have seen this working with me and with my clients. So once they come in, then I kind of make them, um, like I practice on them. So it seems to be working. And now I was at the airport a few weeks ago after I lost my brother-in-law. So I was like jet lagged massively in two different airports. The time was like, I didn't even look at my watch. I don't even know what time it was. And then I was getting downloads. Downloads is like when you start doing meditation and clearing your energy field, you started receiving informations. This is why we say downloads. So information that will now work for the collective more than just for you. So when we're beginning the work, it's like cleaning me, cleaning my home, and cleaning my energy. But then when we do the work, then we start receiving the bigger side. So then you start working with other people. So I was receiving downloads upon downloads, and this is the day. It's like I heard it that I need to start the 28 days reclaim your energy. And at the airport in Istanbul, hours of on the flight, something shifted in me, and I was having a coffee. Like I think it was 3 a.m. in the morning. It's in Istanbul. Shouldn't be having a coffee, but I was like, I just want something. So I was having a coffee, and I just felt like to accept, and that inner voice. Do you know when you're so tired, the mind doesn't have the capacity to think anymore, so it goes, and then comes the intuitive side. So I don't want you to be drained though. I want you to exercise the other side. But I was actually so tired, but so energized at the same time. And I felt good. I felt like a shift happening, and there was a claim in me that needed. In that day, I felt good to be how I was at 45. I feel better than when I was 20. So I needed to accept a few things, and I was doing my work at the airport while having a coffee, cleaning myself. And it's like downloads after downloads, and I wrote them down. And this new program, 28 Days Reset Your Frequency, was born. And we are at the early stage of it, but I know and I trust that this is going to make a massive shift in whoever. If it's just one person, I know this is going to make a shift in their life. So I trust this intuitive guidance, and I keep following. And as a coach, the coach goes first. As a mother, the mother goes first. We make an example, we become an example, and then our surrounding will see. So if you three are here today, and those who will be watching the replay, you are here today, so you are going first in your life. You do the work, you cleanse, you purify your energy center, wherever your mind shift, you come to your life force energy, And then after 5 years, I told you that, Lisa, after 2 years, you might not even recognize yourself. That's like months ago. You start something, like you've been initiated, and yet after a few months, you are here again. So something is like a ripple effect. It's going. And after 2 years, you might not even recognize the person you are, same as I do. I can't believe that I'm actually having a conversation about this work even. So simple. So simple. Sometimes I doubt myself. Are you even doing, like, I thought the nutrition and wellness area about boxes and supplements and all that. And for years, I did not trust my own guidance. No, this is all marketing and strategies again. Go back to basics. And the moment I said, going back to basics, it's going back to basics. Go in your garden. That's where the work will happen. Go in your kitchen. This is where the work is going to happen. It's not in the pharmacy. It's not in the health food store. It's all pharmaceutical, nutraceutical, all marketing. They want money of you. Stop spending. The moment I claim this part of me, believed and trusted, and then the work started happening. I have taught, I am a foreign person, I taught so many Irish women about nettles, about dandelions, and I'm talking about women in their 70s, 80s. I have taught them about nettle and dandelion, about things which I would consider crazy. Who am I to even? But then there was a work that was needed to be done, and those women have applied some of their, some of these rituals, routines, habits, and then they have seen their life change. So you, as the first in the group, you are going to bring this somewhere in the collective. Whatever you need to receive, you have received it today. Now you have to go as a seed, you have to grow and plant the seed somewhere, and then let the fruit grow. Am I making sense?
Yeah, thanks so much, Mara. I know that this will bring a different change again in me after the first time I met you. Yeah, there's loads of things that are different in my life already, and yeah, I think it's gonna keep going. So yeah, I'm here for it. I'm gonna. I think I have already been noticing probably in the last 6 months the feeling in your body, like when it comes to sitting down putting my kids to bed and I'm reading the story, sometimes I feel there's such a heaviness in my chest I can't even read the book. I'm out of breath, and that's the first time the whole day, maybe sometimes, I haven't paused. So it's just remembering all the time to pause and do these practices that you're teaching us.
Yes. But it is, again, it's like the medicine is going to happen. Like the medicine is going to happen in the moment that you feel this anguish, this, something, whatever it is. Like, this is the medicine. You taking a moment to do whichever medicine you needed in the moment. So if we didn't have these symptoms and you didn't kind of allow yourself to feel, to be attuned to it, then you would know the medicine that you needed. So you actually provided yourself this medicine as the healer that you have now become for yourself. So again, it's like women has always been the wise women. We've always, until the day they decided that we all needed to be burned. So they burned all the women. So now, again, this is the shift that's happening. We are rising again as the wise women that we are. We are all wise women. Some of us have remembered, some of us are remembering, some of us has remembered, but they don't know they remember. So when you become attuned to what you're feeling, you are living in the moment, and in the moment the medicine is being given to you. So you don't need another coach, another guru to heal you. Because see, we can go and do energy work, right? We can do a chakra cleansing, let's say, or do energy work, but then the nervous system is not being trained. So the energy work, the cleansing that happens will be maybe every week, 50 minutes, 60 minutes. When you come home, your nervous system goes back to the old shit pattern that you have. So you can pay 50 euros there, or you can sit while you're reading your child a book and you feel, and then the minute you gave yourself this medicine, you cleared your energy. So this is the energy word that we're talking about. So not only you saved your time and your money, but now you are mastering this healing skill that you didn't know you have. So every moment while you're chopping your vegetables, you feel like rage, you feel it, where in my body, and then find a way to transmute. Okay, how do I transmute it? It's like I'm chopping the vegetable, but I'm feeling angry. Find a way that is love. Find something in that to transmute the rage into love. How do I am cooking this food. Yes, I don't want to acknowledge. We don't not validate the emotion. We want to validate the emotion. If we don't validate, we push it away, we're suppressing. We don't want to suppress. We want to acknowledge and validate. We validate, not somebody else. I'm cooking it for me because it's going to nourish my body, my cells, my tissues, and my child's. And this is good. So you're transmuting it. Now you have saved yourself €100 because you have cleared your energy right away. Do you know what I'm saying? So gone are these like selling the energy healing tricks, chakra cleansing, let's go 108 chanting. You don't even know what chanting is. You know, you don't have any connection with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like all selling everywhere. They're selling new things, new tricks, like moon rituals and all. But when you come home, if you do not do the work, your nervous system repatterning your beliefs, then you're going to be going to endless of ceremonies and then come back to the old. When there's a major trigger happening between you and your mother, the old wound is like alive now. What are you going to do? Because the live cacao ceremony is not going to save you then, because it's not going to happen in the moment when you're giving you the medicine. I am being triggered now. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch my body. This is you regulating your nervous system. So go into the ceremony, cacao ceremony and all that, but come home and work on you. You know, we don't bypass the work that's needed to be done. So lovely sharing, Lisa. What about you, Chloe? I know you're on the move.
Yes, little ones here in the background. I know I did find I resonated with so much of that, and I would like to go back and do that when she's asleep and actually be present in it.
Yeah.
I was trying to do it, but I kept watching her in the background as well.
Yeah. So is it clear how are we going about this body-based somatic practices? Are we clear?
Yeah.
So when there's a heavy emotion or something, whichever emotion you have, be in the presence, like feel it, feel it, feel it. Try to learn what need is being met. What is it giving you? What does sadness give me? What is withdrawal gives me? What is crying gives me? What is shouting gives me? It's meeting a need, power. Shouting makes me powerful, so I want to keep shouting. So it's meeting a need. So meet the need, but without the shouting, powerful. How can I meet the need of being powerful without the shouting? And recognition and value and love, same way. So you stay with your emotion, find where it is located in your body, physically feel, sense it, and then provide this need to yourself without the behavior that we're not very proud of. Yeah? So come back in the Telegram group and let everybody know what you experienced. Let the frequency, because you are the change makers now. You are going to create the frequency. So come back in the Telegram group. Tell us what you learn or anything that comes about for you. Like the change will keep happening. Come and train your nervous system, because not only you're claiming it here, when you're writing even, do you know when you're writing, oh, do you know what? I realized this, bang, drop. So you are claiming this, not for you only, but for others. So you are actually training your nervous system to claim. I feel so good in my body. Not only you are feeling it, now you're claiming it. So when you comment, you know, I don't do war on Telegram with all that. But like when you're claiming for you, you're claiming your own energy. I am in this energy. I'm living in this energy, and I'm proud of it. You know, so unapologetically write, share your insights. And this is a place where we witness you in all. We witness you. We don't change, we don't fix. This is the place where you can cry, you can roar, you can scream, you can be all of you. I don't want to just see the good part of you when you are making changes, when you have good habits, when you're grounding, when you're sun gazing. I don't want to just see this. I want to see, because the medicine lies there. What happens 2 days you haven't grounded yourself? This is the medicine. I want to see that part too. The part of you is like resisting. Why is there resistance? And then the medicine will drop. So all of you completely, this is the space where all of you is accepted, not just the good part. I want the good girl and the bad girl and all the every part of you. So you're allowed to cry, you're allowed to scream, you're allowed to be vulnerable, you're allowed to just be you. All of you. Okay? So I think I've spoken a lot now since 11 o'clock. My gosh, I can speak. An hour and a half. Yeah. So I thank you so much for your presence, ladies. I really appreciate that, because if you guys weren't here, I would be speaking to the camera on my own and it wouldn't be the same. So I really appreciate you, and I thank you so much for being the witness for me today, that I can actually share what was bursting within me. And I hope this will help you so much. And I'll talk to you inside our group. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Myra. Your 5 kids stayed so quiet as well.
Oh, I saw them going to the lake.
Oh, okay.
So they're coming
That's why.
back now. Yes, yes. But they're grown up though, like 10, 14. The youngest
Yeah.
is 10 and this is 14. So yeah, I gave them breakfast and I said, get out. So they were cycling to the lake. They're okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'll speak to you
Bye.
again. Bye.
Thanks. Bye,
Thank
ladies.
you. Bye.